Wren Street is not the friendliest lane, but it is peaceful until the night the blue house across from us went dark. After midnight, Mr. and Mrs. Grant burst out of their door, suitcases in hand, panic in their faces. They drove off without closing the door behind them. Nobody's seen them since. At first, we all whispered about debts or secrets, but soon the silence became its own warning. Lights flickered on in the abandoned house sometimes. We would hear distant, angry voices echoing in the night and catch the acrid smell of cigarette smoke wafting from the open doorway. Watching from my window, I could swear I saw a shadow, broad-shouldered and swaying gently, pacing the upstairs hall, never looking out, but always there. Each new night brought stranger events. The mail piled up, but no one dared cross the street. Someone, something still lived there. As I stared out again, I spotted my neighbor Melissa creeping onto the porch, hugging herself, as if daring herself to knock. She sprinted away moments later, pale and trembling, eyes wild, muttering about the man in the hat. She came to my door just before midnight, her hand shaking so bad she spilled her tea, and told me about how, while inside the empty house, she would felt ice-cold fingers brushing her arm and heard a crackling voice warn, "Stay off my land." Melissa's fear was contagious. None of us slept soundly after that. One stormy evening, Melissa's warnings came horribly true. After a delivery man vanished knocking on the Blue House's door, my partner, desperate to help, ran over and did not come back out. Overriding my terror, I grabbed a flashlight and burst in through the back, stepping into sudden cold and darkness. Whispers swarmed around me, nonsensical and angry, as shadows slithered across the walls. Something dragged me down rotten basement stairs. In the flicker of my dying flashlight, there he stood, the drover, a hulking shadow topped with a battered hat, blood-red glare fixed on me. I saw him pulling my partner and the delivery man toward a swirling, ghostly light in the corner, as ghostly arms reached from the dirt floor. I screamed and fought, kicking free at the last second. The drover was dragged, screaming into the light by vengeful, glowing-eyed figures, vanishing as suddenly as he would come. After the drover vanished, the house felt different. Sunlight finally seeped through its windows, and the bitter smell faded. I saw, just once, a woman's gentle face and a cluster of children with glowing blue eyes watching from the window. They nodded at me before melting into the dawn. Life on Wren Street returned, cautious but calmer, as new neighbors moved in. But on cold nights, when the wind howls and the mist hangs low, I sometimes glimpse a flicker of cigarette smoke and a broad-shouldered shadow, and remember, some curses, just wait until the right person comes along.